and welcome back to Happy Created Inc. For the first time, I'm I'm Deej. This is the podcast. This is the. I'm sorry, I'm tired. I just woke up. Um, God, I'm so tempted to play the Tomorrow Children. I haven't played it yet. Did I talk about it in my last podcast? I don't remember. For now, let's do Grand Theft Auto more. We'll do more Mark Echo's Getting Up Simulator. Oops. I just finished, Well, my sleeping's all... I heard something. My sleeping's all fucked up. And I didn't go to sleep till like 6 or 7 this morning. So it's great. My insomnia, it's that time of the month. It's my period, basically. And, except it lasts longer, I think, than a normal period. The sleeping when it's off track, it's like, it takes me a few weeks for it to get back to normal. But, I'm still so sleepy. I'm gonna try to get some stuff recorded this week before it gets too messed up. And I sleep all day long. But then I won't have time to record at all. Um, I love this little challenge. San Andreas is still just so good. It's such a chill. It's a comfort game, I think, kinda. But yeah, um, I was just watching. I had this new video I've been watching. I've been putting on to sleep to. There's this guy I watch on YouTube, not the expert, and he does like sports games and stuff. But he did a video. It's like 7.5 hours long, of him playing backyard baseball. And like, I'm not the biggest fan of baseball or anything, or the backyard games. Brother, tell me why this fucking this this cereal box on San Andreas and Cocoa Pops, and it's a fucking someone choking a chicken. Bitch, really? um, the so I've been putting that on to like go to sleep to, or if I wake up and the TV's like kicked off, cause it does that if I put on the fucking X Play playlist, it like just fucking goes off randomly sometimes. It's so annoying. Let me remove my little cursor thing, little target. I hate that. So it pisses me off when it does that. I don't know why the Roku does that, where it's like, I'll be fine watching something. I put something. Some weeks it's like it's fine. It doesn't kick off. But then, other times it's like after like an hour, it'll kick off. Go to a black screen or something. Or like try to save my data or some shit. And I'm like, bitch, you're not in charge of my data. No one asked you to look out for it, Roku. Just fucking play the video, bitch, and shut your mouth. My data's fine. What the fuck are you doing? I'm just doing the rounds real quick. Get the free Tech 9, the free pistol, another spray can. Then we're on the way. I was watching that. I've been watching that though. It's getting good. I like that guy. He's really chill, like I said. And did I say that? God, I do want to get a I still want to get a baseball game so bad. Like, cause like I said, I've never been super into baseball. I'm just gonna run around on foot, I think, today, at least for a while, and look around for spray paints. I think we're at 11 or 12, I think. But I want to get a good baseball game to play to see if I could get into it. I got one on my Xbox, and I played it a little bit, but not really much. I didn't play it a whole lot. I didn't like as much, didn't like it that much at what I played of it. So I might not even like it. I might not get into it, but I feel like I could get into some baseball. Every time I see some baseball, I'm like, this is really cool. I got in the car and immediately just got out. It's like a second nature. And oh my god, bitch, I want to get with this PS3. I want to get one for the PS3. I think that's will make a difference. Um, that and college basketball, football, college football game. I need to get It's fucking NCAA football action on the PS3. Because college football, I don't like the NFL. College football, though, is I did a fucking circle. I'm back at home. How the hell did I end up here? That would be fun. I tell you, PS3. I gotta look into those games. I currently don't have any more art money, but I have to. Oh god, I'm so sleepy. I'm so sorry. Bitch. Shut your mouth, Knocking you out and smoking your money. Cop. He hit me. These cops are gonna drive by and watch this man assault me. Bitch, how about you get fucking spray painted? Bitch, you shouldn't have fucked with me. I spray painted him, now he's running. Are you done? He ran off. I should have killed you, but I'm not gonna. I'm busy. I'm trying to find these fucking tags, bitch. A Mark Echo. Or a famous graffiti artist. What's that guy? Banksy? That's a graffiti artist, right? All I know him from is that he had the art that was like a little fucking clown or crying clown or something, and then when someone bought it at the auction, it triggered a paper shredder, and it shredded the art, and then it made the price like triple or some shit. I mean, that's pretty cool. That's pretty neat. There's gunshots going off and shit. Oh my god. Is that the same artist that did the, Oh, my stamina's not good. I ran out of stamina really quickly. Is that the same artist that did the, Tape the Banana on the Wall? Because I'm a fan of that. People cite that as a, look at how bad modern art is. And I'm just like, well, but you're still talking about it 3 years later, whatever, 4 years later. I think it did the job of of what they were intending, you know? God, modern art haters are the biggest losers that I've ever seen. Someone will I see this like clip sometimes on Twitter of all these like cool art exhibits that people are doing, and some moron with like 3 IQ who's never done anything creative in their fucking life retweets it, and there's like, they call this art. They call this art. This guy. I gotta get a car. I can't be running around. There's like this guy, you know, fucking puts stacks up these buckets of sand and then pokes a hole in the bottom of them until it empties out and the whole thing topples over. This is so stupid. Blah, blah, blah. What have you ever done with your life? You fucking... Oh, there's a graffiti. People that complain about modern art are like they are the equivalent of like fucking oatmeal. Plain unsugared oatmeal. Like these fucking people, you know, they work in the office. They wake up at 7 a.m., at 6 a.m., and they fucking dunk their head in a fucking... You know what? I was going to make a joke about that fitness guy. That black guy, the real big buff black guy that went viral by dunking his head in the fucking... that weird water that comes in like wine bottles, and like he eats a banana not the gay way and then rubs the peel on his face. But even that guy has more creativity than these fucking people. Even that was more creative. Boop. What? Oh god. The fucking cholos. They saw me spray paint their tag. I gotta get out of here. 14 out of 100. But yeah, I'm... God, my fucking... I keep a note app, you know, for, you know, podcast topics. By the way, I think I need to up these numbers of podcasts, like, or how soon they come out, because I record a lot of, oh, the pig pen. It's the fucking strip club. As a kid, bitch, this was the fucking place. This... Oh, hooker. Do you want a good time, honey? No, I'm good. I'm having a good time just spray painting. I'm fine. Oh, hit a car, hit and run. He got out with a shovel. Gotta get out of here. Wait a minute, is this the building? This is the building that Big Smoke's in. At the end of the game. I see where the building crumbles. When you crash into it with the fucking armored truck. That's crazy. Didn't know I could just find that. Well, I knew I could find it, but I didn't know I would find it. Yeah, all my topics... Oh, another tag. All my topics are like... By the time my 15 out of 100... Oh, there's one right here. There's another one right beside it. There's a Cholo one and a Baller one right next to each other. You know, I thought, by the way, that... You know, in the last podcast, I remember saying... Hopefully Cholo's not a derogatory term. And, then it hit me about the song Lean Like a Cholo. I'm gonna run this guy over on the BMX bike and take his bike. My bike now? Sorry. He's dead, that's fine. Dead men don't need bikes. I remember that song Lean Like a Cholo though, so... It can't be derogatory, right? I never looked it up though. So... Oh. Yeah, they're the... Vagos? Vagos. That's what they are. Los Santos Vagos. 17 out of 100. But yeah, all my topics are like... By the time my podcast come out, it's been like 3 or 4 weeks since any of these topics are relevant. So it's like... By the time people listen to it, they might not even know what the fuck I'm talking about. I need to like... I like having stuff in the backlog to post though, you know? If I start posting... podcasts as they're relevant, bitch, I'm not gonna have anything to post when I don't want to post for a week and a half or 2 weeks when my insomnia is acting up, you know? I got places I gotta be. My fucking topic note, though, is so funny. Because, like, the first 2 things on this was, I gotta retell this joke to the babe, because I told her this joke. But I told her in not as of good way. Oh, body armor. That didn't make any sense. My first 2 things. Oh, here's a tag way up here on this balcony. Oh, this is fucking hidden away. Nice, 18 out of 100. The first 2 topics on my topic list. The first one is nothing matters. And then the second one is breakfast pizza is good. So I have an existential crisis, but also was like happy about this fucking pizza, the breakfast pizza that I had. With her, what I told her though, I thought the thing said I was depressed, but it was nothing matters, which is even funnier. Yeah, that was my nihilism. I think I'm a nihilist a little bit. I go back and forth between that being a good and a bad thing, which I think is a common nihilist thing. But goddamn it, this breakfast pizza, bitch, was so worth living for. Like, I'm gonna ramp off this thing, by the way. Oh my god. Oh, stunt jump. It's a stunt jump on a bike. Am I gonna complete the stunt jump on a bike? I did. Nice. 500 for that. Oh, there's another tag down here, too. But isn't this where we, Yeah, this is where me and, Ryder come to commit, robbery. We commit, burglary. Breaking and entering right here. You can go in the building still right now? Hey, is the guy in here asleep? You know, San Andreas has one of the things of, like, Colonel Fullburger. Great. Yeah, you just go in his house early. That's cool. You know, they introduced like this mechanic to like you can break and enter houses and make money and shit. But then they just never follow up on it. You never do it again. I mean, I guess you could, but I never did. No one ever did. No one ever does, I think. Had a lot of mechanics that they introduce and then you just forget about. A lot of mechanics in this fucking game. But bitch, this breakfast pizza, the croissant crust, gravy, sausage, pizza, Oh my god. Was it DiGiorno's? I don't know, it was damn good though. It was fucking delish. I, granted, I only ate one piece. It's like a little like personal pan pizza. I ate one piece and then my stomach hurt, so I didn't eat any more. Um, don't know if it was pizza related or just pizza panic related or, you know, my stomach was just going to be upset regardless. But it was good. It was damn good. It was good enough to write down and talk about. There's also one that's like, there's another breakfast one. What was the other breakfast one? Pancakes? No. Eggs? Eggs. It was eggs and sausage or some shit. I think. It was something like that. I don't remember. Some more Vatos. Vatos? Volos? What were they called? No, Vatos is the name of... There's an Earl Sweatshirt song where he talks about getting jumped by some Vatos, and I don't know what that means. Is that derogatory? I need this... Volos. Valdo? Vagos. That's what it is. I found another one. 20 out of 100. I gotta stop saying stuff that sounds like racial slurs. I just don't know. You know, I don't know things. I don't think ignorance is a defensible defense, though, you know? Honestly, I don't think so. Other topics. Let me move on. Let me... You know, it's kind of great. Oh, there's a tag that I already tagged. Los Flores. We're starting to resurface, retread old ground now. It's kind of crazy. I talked about in the God of War vlog the struggles we were having with fucking State Farm, and car insurance is a scam anyway. State Farm's especially scammy. We never paid them. I decided, you know, fuck them. We're not gonna pay this shit. They're scammy, you know. So we're working on getting like another. Ooh, cycling skill upgraded. Nice. We're working on getting another like car insurance, you know. But in the meantime, we didn't have this $200, $300 bill to pay, and it kind of blew my mind of just like how much difference one bill makes for your like monthly budget, you know? And well, I guess we get paid every 2 weeks, so it's like every 2 week budget or whatever. I mean, we budget for the whole month, but you know what I mean? But it just makes such a huge fucking difference of like is this did I discover baller tag in the fucking what are these waterways called under between in the middle of the city that, you know, skateboarders skateboard? It's not a skate park, but it's like that. I don't know what these are. Like a drainage? Is it for flooding? Flooding maybe? I don't know. I think I discovered a life hack though. I think if you're falling behind, life hacks by Deej. If you're falling behind with your bills, 1 month and you're struggling to get ahead, just don't pay one of them. And don't pay your car insurance. Pocket that money. And, you know, you'll have like a couple weeks before they finally cancel you. Or a month. At least another month. You can skip the bill twice. That's 2 months of car insurance you could just pocket and keep to get ahead. And you can just get a different car insurance. You never have to pay that. That's life hacks by Deej. I don't see a downside. Oh, another baller tag. There's a cop though. I'll wait for him to pass. Walk on, cop. All cops are bastards. Big. I went to say bitch and pig. I called him a big. Like, I assume if you do that, your credit score would probably go down. But like, what the fuck? Who cares about a credit score? Honestly. Bitch, he was around the corner. Bitch, he was around the corner. No! He busted me. I hit my fucking BMX bike on a fucking pedo van that cut me off. I had the right of way, and then the fucking cop arrested me. God damn it. This is why I don't fuck with cops. Fuck them. Yeah, who cares about some fucking credit scores? Like, I'm never gonna be able to, like, afford a house. Like, isn't credit scores only for, like, getting a mortgage for a house or, like, a loan or something? Bitch, what the fuck do I look like to you? Like, a rich person? I'm never gonna be able to afford a home. I'm never gonna need, a huge loan. I lost my paint can. God damn it. I had a stockpile of weaponry on me, too. Jesus. Okay, steal this lowrider. Fuck him. Punch this redneck. Steal the lowrider. God, that makes me so mad. So angry. I had so many good things on me. I've been stockpiling shit for 2 episodes. Okay. But yeah, I don't see a downside. If I'm being honest, I don't see a downside. Yeah, because, yeah, who cares about fucking credit score? I don't think I'm ever going to actually need a credit score, you know? And plus, like, not to mention, like, anything I've ever seen that would require a credit score, when you're poor enough, there's systems that you can, there's, like, other, how do I say it? I've seen commercials of, like, credit score bad, but need this thing that requires credit score? Come to us. We require no credit score. So it's like, where do we at? So who cares? Who fucking cares? Oh, here we go. Speaking of the chronic, I don't do the chronic because it gives me panic attacks. But this fucking new Schedule 1. Did I talk about the Schedule 1 game that came out recently? That's like drug dealer simulator. It has like 500,000 fucking concurrent players or peak player count or some shit. Like, that's insane. Like, it was made by like one person too, which is doubly insane. God, and it makes me really. I gotta get on fucking developing my own game. I gotta. Not only just for fun, but just cause like this could fucking get me out of poverty. This could. No, I don't really care too much about getting out of poverty. Would just like to be able to afford like glasses. New glasses would be nice, or and a dentist, get those. Everything else is fine. Don't really need much else more. I'm in a lowrider. Cannot control the camera. Hate this. Destroy this car. Actually, yeah. Fucking. There's a cop, but fuck him. Fuck the police. I destroy vehicles. I don't give a damn. Oh! I get hit by a station wagon. Oh, there's a star right here. I'm on fire. I'm on fire. Okay, we're fine. We're fine. Oh, here's a tag that I already tagged. Bitch! Don't be talking about my arms. I'm hitting the gym a little bit. Well, CJ is. I don't really care. But muscles are masculine. I'm not trying to look masculine. What do I look like to you? Bitch. God. Ugh. In other news, they announced, again, old news now at this point, but Tamagotchi Life, sequel? What? The essay puts dust in your weed? What does that mean? Like angel dust? That's a drug, right? What is it? What is that? I don't know what that is. I only know it in the context of Friday. Because Smokey had that smoked someone, laced it with angel dust, and now he, like, does the thing with his shoulder, and he's all paranoid. I don't know what it is. I guess apparently it's a harder drug than pot, so I don't know. Oh, ballers, hello. You know what? How about you get blasted, actually? You fucking talk shit to me. Oh god, there's the cops. Oh god, they're shooting at me. Cops, I only have 1 star. You can't shoot at me. This is fucking police brutality, bitch. What the fuck? I gotta run. I gotta go. I never played Tamagotchi Life. I played the demo, I think. I think I had a demo. And it looked like the funnest fucking thing ever. I'm a big fan of games that, like, kind of... That car just, like, glitched. It's a Saber. It fucking glitched and, like Back to the Future'd me. Oh, we lost the cops. Good. That game looks so much fun. Yeah, I'm a big fan of games that are just, kind of like, you kind of just watch the game unfold, like The Sims. Because the babe, the way my wife, the babe, plays The Sims, you know, she's like, she turns autonomy off. She, like, controls their everything, and they don't do anything without her controlling it. Me, I put full autonomy on and just kind of, I may gently press them in one direction sometimes. Mostly I just watch them. Oh, I see a tag up there. How do I get up there? It's like on top of the car wash? Oh, it's on top of the building next to the car wash. Is it? How do I get up here? Jump on the pitmobile behind, in the back. Jump on the, oh, there we go. Get on the roof of the car wash. Wait, bitch, I just saw it. Where'd it go? Oh, it was on the car wash. Nice. Boop. 23 out of 100. We should go back home, actually, and save it, maybe. Or, save it and heal. We're almost dead. Cop? That's fine, cop. I'm just gonna run past you, actually. Big fan of those games. I always wanted Tamagotchi Life. I remember I played the demo. I remember loving it. Because it's like your Mii's. And they're in like a little apartment building, and then they kind of live together, and just kind of there's drama. It's like a fucking reality show, and it's great. It's just like The Sims. And I wanted it. I wanted it so fucking bad. And I never could catch it on sale. And then the 3DS shop, like, shut down. And so I never got it. Although, bitch, I guess I could buy physical, maybe. How much is a physical copy of Tamagotchi Life? Oh, it's probably expensive. Physical games are expensive as fuck. Actually, let me look up real quick. This will be a good segue into my topic. Well, one topic that is at the very bottom. I just added today. I shouldn't skip ahead topics, but it's fine. Tamagotchi Life. Is it Tamagotchi or Tamagotchi? Tamagotchi. 3DS. Can I pop up price? Bitch, $20 on eBay. But then $125 on nostalgia video games. $150 on whatnot? What the fuck? Play Asia, $100? Why is it? Some of them are expensive and some of them aren't. What is Postmark and more? What is this? I could just get the eBay one. Oh, that's probably just the fucking case. People do that. Game case only. Man, fucking suck my nuts, bitch. Gobble my fucking dick, man. What the fuck is that? These people that put up the game and then just, like, sell just the case, I feel like they're trying to scam people of being like, they'll buy it thinking they're getting the game, but it's just the case. I know it does say that, but... Okay, so I guess, Tamagotchi... Well, I guess I could hit the fucking C's. I could. Yeah, it's like $200. Jesus Christ. See, that's the thing that sucks about the eShop shutting down and digital storefronts shutting down. They make games easily accessible that I would very much would very much rather pay money for a game to own, even digitally. Would rather do that than go through the hassle of pirating, you know? I'm not a big pirater. I do emulate PS1 games a lot, but but that's only because they're some of them are like expensive as fuck. There's this one that I recently discovered. I think I knew about it before, but it's just called Z, just the letter Z. Very hard game to look up, by the way. Oh, I have a clover in my garage. Take that when we save it. It's very hard game to look up. I look up Z, PS1. It shows me fucking Dragon Ball Z Ultimate Battle 22, which is like a very awful game, but I love it. I love that fucking game. I played that game so much as a kid. And this was before we had analog sticks, bitch. We were only D-pads. And have you ever tried to do a quarter circle for a fighting game with the D-pad? You have to rub your thumb, roll your thumb like crazy on the D-pad, and till you get blisters. You get blisters from doing that, and I did it a lot. But bitch, I could hit those fireballs consistently. Okay, those Kamehamehas consistently, and and fuck, I fell. Hit them consistently, but I got very bad blisters. And you know what I did? Didn't stop playing. I kept playing through the blisters. I was damn good. I was the best. I say I was the best in my friend group. Well, it's just me and like that one guy, and his brother across the street. But I remember I remember it being a big deal in Bloody Roar 2, how Shenlong, the one secret character in that game, was super difficult to beat, and I couldn't beat him on the hardest difficulty, but my friend could, and that made me, I cried. And he was so sweet, because he was like, oh, it's okay, man, you know, you're still really good. He was very comforting. His brother, though, dick, a little bastard. His brother was like 20 pounds, and he was rude and mean. And his brother that I liked was chunky, and the sweetest person you've ever met. And then later on in high school, the little brother that I didn't like came to school, but not the bigger brother. Don't know whatever happened to him. I don't even remember his name, actually. What was I talking about? Oh, Z. The game Z. Like $500 on fucking eBay. Like, I can't afford that, you know? I took the saber, by the way. I didn't take the clover. The saber was just already there, so fuck it. So, yeah, it sucks that, like, digital storefronts are, closed down. Like, you know, the 3DS shop is the most recent one, but, like, how much longer till the PS3, 24 out of 100, the PS3 shop shuts down? That's, like, the only, ooh, another tag, I see it. That's, like, the only storefront that I can get some classic PS1 games on the cheap. Well, I guess there's PS4 now. I think this is the tag you tag in the tagging up the turf mission, isn't it? Man, it's rude. Okay, Ballers, hey, you have guns and shit. I'm sorry I'm in your turf. I'm just trying to get up to this tag. It's your tag actually, but it's fine. You can tag it up when I leave. No, don't stop me. I'm on the roof. They can't get up here. And I'm tagging up your shit. Fuck you. 25 out of 100. We're a quarter of the way, bitch. I guess I can buy PS1 games. Some of them on the PS4 now. Not all of them though. You know, not all of them. I got my little Tech 9. I'm gonna try to assassinate these guys from the roof. Oh, fucking ant was on my leg. Okay, that guy's walking off. Oh, he sees me. He's trying to shoot me. I shoot back though. I shoot back. I'm free aiming in this bitch. I'm free aiming. God, imagine. Oh, I just thought of a good challenge. Good fucking challenge. San Andreas, except you're not allowed to use the lock-on. That would be difficult. Well, at least on console, it'd be very difficult. I'm almost dead. They keep running. They come out the fucking woodwork. It's like a fucking turf war all over again. Jesus. Get out of here. Get out of here. Get out of here. Never fine. That was I wonder, in the tagging up the turf mission, your brother, your sweet has you tag up some different stuff. If you've tagged them up originally, what's the mission about? Or is the tags that you do in the mission don't even show up unless you're in the mission? But that one I swear was in the mission, and I found it. 26 out of 100. Yes. But yeah, the price of games brings me to my next point of the Switch Direct was today. Or a Nintendo Direct for Switch 2 and stuff. And, bitch, tell me why this fucking new Mario Kart is fucking $80 or $90? Like, I'm not buying that. Ever. I'm not, out of principle, I'm not buying that. I love Mario Kart. I haven't even gotten Mario Kart 8 yet. Because it's, like, that's too expensive. And that's just like $60, I think. you know, Breath of the Wild, the first Switch game I bought, the reason I bought a Switch for Breath of the Wild. Love it. One of my favorite games of all time. Top 10. Super excited for Tears of the Kingdom. I was a little burnt out on Breath of the Wild, so I wasn't going to buy Tears of the Kingdom immediately anyway. I still want to buy it one day. But not for a long, long time because it's $70. Even that's too much for me. $80 is too much for any game, I think. Like, not that it's not worth it. It's, what is this, by the way? What the fuck is this, like? Is it just a weird art installation with these big pillars? These big spiky pillars with a skateboarding bowl and a weird pool here? Is this... I think it is just art. I hate this art. I hate modern art. I go full circle. Another thing too is they love to be like, this art is so stupid. I could have done this art, and I'm like, well, bitch, you didn't, did you? Do it. If you think art is easy and, you know, stupid, or easy to do and no talent to do it, you do it. You know, do it. Do it. It's fun. And it means something if you make it, you know? Oh gosh, excuse me. If I didn't pick up, I'm a little burpy. Yeah, $80 is insane. Like, and it might even be more. I think, well, it was weird because the Switch, if you buy a Switch 2, it's like 400 or it's 500, or it's 450, I think. No, it's 500 for a Switch 2, which is still kind of pricey, but I guess it's not too bad. I mean, I'll probably wait for a Switch 2 Lite again. Would love a Switch that goes on the TV, but like, I just can't afford that. That's so expensive. That's why I love the Switch Lite. Same thing, reason I love the 2DS. Although I'd love to get a 3DS because I like how portable the 3DS is with the foldiness. The 2DS I can never bring anywhere. It's so fucking big and bulky. But the price was so nice, you know. Yeah, it rhymes. And but then the Switch 2 is $450 if you get it packaged with Mario Kart, which would mean like Mario Kart is like $50 then. It's technically like $50 more to get Mario Kart, but so you're saving money by getting that. Maybe they did that on purpose. Maybe that's why they priced it so high, because they want to sell the bundles. I'm just casually running over ballers. This one's on my car. Okay, it's lit off. It's fine. So maybe they did it on purpose. I don't really to drive more bundle sales, which I guess that's smart. I guess that's fine. But it's just so crazily expensive. But again, it's like, it's not even like it's not worth it. I guess I said it's not worth it, but it's just, I've already seen a few people actually on Twitter be like, no guys, actually we have it so much better because back in the day games were more expensive, and they proceed to show a fucking picture of the N64 came out and it was $125 or some shit, and games for it was like $30 or $40, whatever. And they're like, no, you have to take into account the inflation. In today's money, this would have been $70 or $90 or whatever. Or whatever the fuck. And I'm like, bitch, inflation, no inflation, that's still too expensive for me. I don't give a fuck if they had it. Everyone's always like, well, they had it better back in the day, so we should, or they had it worse back in the day, so we should appreciate how good we have it today. I'm like, bitch, how about we just make today even better? How about we make today not worth complaining about at all? You know? Like, what the fuck? You can have a world where it's like, you know, not perfect, but you could make the world not have stuff to complain about, while also being realistic in your wants and goals, you know? It's like, is wanting free universal healthcare crazy? Or an unachievable goal? No, other countries have done it. But, you know, you say this to a conservative person, and, you know, they're like, we can't do it. It's you're asking for too much, blah, 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 blah. The world's not perfect. Oh, here's where the Green Saber's parked. In this parking lot, I remember. I'm just going... I remember a lot more about this game than I thought. To be fair, I have played it. I haven't done a full playthrough of San Andreas in years. I don't think I've watched one either. Maybe it's time. That'd be a fun game to like do a let's play of. I did stream it some back in the day. Oh, cop! I'm just gonna run. Just gonna run. I forgot the cops were on me. If I go up the escalator, will he also come up the escalator? Oh, he walks. He's on the escalator. He's not following me up. He got on the escalator, but he's just standing behind me as we were like slowly going up. Oh, actually, the escalator's broken. It won't even take me up. But he's just stuck there. Oh, that's funny. Okay, so escalators are a cop, is the cop weakness. Okay, I got it. Anytime the cops are on us, we just go up an escalator. They can't follow us. I never knew this. But yeah, it's just stupid. Like, yeah, like, it's like people always point to, back in the day it was not actually as cheap as people think, but with inflation. But like, you gotta think back in the day too, people were just making more money, I think, and I think they didn't have to pay as much in like taxes and sales tax, and I think they just had more money just on hand. So like stuff that's like cheaper, but oh god, another cop! Jesus Christ! Okay, get out of here. I really don't want the station wagon, but fuck it, I guess. I don't know. It's just I feel like there's a lot more to it than just. There's a lot more to it than back in the day. People paid less for stuff, but there's also more to it than actually with inflation they paid more. It's like the same thing with people always say like, well, if you have trouble living in like a big city, move to this smaller place where it's like the rent and stuff is cheaper. And bills are cheaper and stuff, and it's like, yeah, that's true, but also it's cheaper and stuff because the jobs here fucking pay you 3 pennies and a bag of dirt, for minimum wage, and it's like that's why it's cheaper. So it's not like you can make, and it's the same thing, the opposite of like, well, you can take this job in the city and make, 5 times as much as you would somewhere else. But it's like that's because the cost of living there is so much more expensive. That's why the wages are higher. There's never any there's nowhere where you can have high wages and lower cost of living. I wish that would happen, but that's not a thing. I think the system's set up like that to make people in a constant state of like anxiety of being able to afford like rent and because and healthcare. You're always like one paycheck away from like homelessness. People don't realize, I think. Without like if you don't have like family and friends to like lean on in hard times, you're like one or two paychecks away from homelessness. I think they do that to keep people like on edge and stick with worry and anxiety and stuff, so they're like they're more focused about like shitty jobs and making ends meet than a billionaire fucking buying elections and shit. But luckily for me and other people, there's plenty of people that still, despite all of the stress and shit of the rat race, still find time to be haters on what needs to be hated on, like the Nazis, like, I'm taking the clover out of the garage. It's time. They're strong enough to shoulder that burden and also, protest and make a fuss about all the bullshit happening, And I respect it. I respect the fuck out of it. I mean, I guess I'm in that group a little bit. Except I'm disabled. I'm not a part of the rat race technically. God, it's so depressing being disabled. It hits me. You would think I would like be used to it by now, but god damn it, it's like I've kind of known I've been disabled for like a long, long time, but it's like it never really fully sinks in until randomly I'm just like I have like a few days of like I'll have panic attacks and I'm just sick and I can't really get out of bed or do much, or I have trouble just like, ooh, there's a, oh, Aztecas. Varo Los Aztecas. Oh, shit. Yeah, I didn't realize there were like different tags for like the different sections of the games. That's kind of cool. Then in, it's just, I'll, like the other day, with my internet's been acting weird. What is this building? Alhambra? I can go in it? What is this? Let's go explore. I was having like, oh, it's a club. I was having migraines, so I couldn't like stream as much, and then my Wi-Fi was acting stupid. Duality. What is this? Arcade game? Duality. Oh, it's Asteroids. Oh, okay, nice. God, I played the fuck out of these random arcade games as a kid. Oh wait, I can just collect these? Why am I shooting these? I can just collect them. Oh, the big ones I can't. The little ones I can collect, I think. Is it? Does that hurt me too? I don't know what's going on. There's big black balls, big white balls, and I'm in heaven. I'm done with this. Can I quit this? I don't like this one. I like the cubed one. That was in Grand Theft Auto 4 though, I think. I don't think it's in this one. Let's drink some spunk. Sprunk. Splunk? It's Slurm. It's Slurm's McKinsey in here in the club. Okay, let's go. But then, it's like, it kind of hit me of just like streaming. Even streaming is like pushing the limits of me. And I'm like, I feel so crazy, like, my limits are so small. I was like, without the babe or the family, I'd be homeless or dead, basically. And it just really hits me. It really hits me sometimes. I'm just like, fuck, I am actually, like, kind of disabled, I think, like, I can't just be normal. And it's super depressing, it's super, super depressing. It's even more depressing, too, because I can't afford to, like, go to the doctor, and so I have a hard time, like, telling people, like, yeah, I'm disabled, and they're like, oh, really? What were you diagnosed with? And I was like, well, technically I'm not, and they're like, oh, okay, so you're just faking then, or you're just lying. And they're like, no, it's not official, but I'm pretty sure. I remember getting in an argument with somebody one time, on Reddit, where they were talking about how diagnosing was, like, bad and wrong, and people abuse it a lot, or whatever, and I'm just like, I get it, I get that, like, some people do go overboard with that, they're like, I see a ramp and I gotta hit it, oh, sorry, armored truck, I'm trying to hit this ramp, buddy. Some people do, like, they think OCD is being quirky, and then they like to have their... Okay, I ramped my clover on on a church roof and it just slid off. Okay. And it's like they're a bit of a neat freak, so they're like, oh, I think I have OCD, haha, And it's like that's a net negative for like the stigma around OCD. It's not good to do. I kind of just hope that people like that kind of grow out of it. But I don't think, because of those people that are kind of a bad rap for self-diagnosing, I don't think it's worth completely dismissing all self-diagnosis, The same thing with homeless people of like, my mom used to be, I used to give, oh! I got hit by a train, bitch! The clover. I'm just being pushed down the train tracks by a train, and my car's on fire, gonna explode, gonna die. I'm okay. Actually, I'm okay. God, that was scary. The fucking. I go to. I go to accelerate out of the tunnel. And there's a train full barrels down at me. Jesus Christ. Um, I used to give money to homeless people. I still do sometimes if I never have cash anymore. But every time I remember back when I was younger, I would do that, or someone would come up to me. I remember I'd be like, I was like 13, 14, come up to me and my mom, and they're like asking my mom like, oh no, I'm out of gas. Can I borrow? Can I have like a couple of dollars for gas? And most people would be like, oh, they're just scamming people or whatever. But I pull out my wallet. I was like, how much do you need? Because I just got birthday money. And you know, I've just always been like helpful. Because you know, my mom would think people like that are scammers back in the day. She doesn't anymore, really. I kind of changed her mind on it. Because in my argument for helping people like that, has always been, well, let's say super, super high estimate, let's say 50% of everybody that asks you for money on the street are scammers. That means 50% of them aren't. And I think a few dollars is worth the risk of getting scammed for 50% of the time, as to where 50% of the time you're helping someone who's really who's really in need. I think that's worth it. If they're out there scamming for like fucking a taxi, which almost takes me out the game, runs over a old lady, and shoots out the window at a cop, Jesus. Los Santos is dangerous. I think if they're scamming people for like hundreds, thousands of dollars, it's like, yeah, that's really shitty. And you shouldn't fall for that. But it's a couple bucks. It's like it's worth the risk of being scammed. I think. Um, oh, I got hit by a fucking ballista compact. The goddamn. What was I even going with this? Bitch, are you trying to get in my car? Oh no, they're just running. They're running because I hit and ran them. That's fair. Ooh, here's this This is fun. This car I just found at this little car lot. I forget the name of this car. The Tampa. This car is cool because it's like, for some reason, really rare car. Like, normal pedestrians don't drive this car around normally, and I think there's only like a couple of spots that you can actually find it on the map. It's like a cool, like, it looks like what kind of car is this? It's like old muscly car, kind of like a GTO type thing maybe. I can't really place what model of car this is like replicating. I like this car a lot though. In the mission where you first get a gun at what's his face's name? What's his name? Rufus? Raphael? What's his name? I don't remember his name, but you go to the guy to get a gun for the first time, and he has you like shoot at cars. This is the car you shoot at. And I remember as a kid, like, that was the first time I've seen that car. And I'm like, I don't want to shoot this car. What is this car? I've never, seen it before. And you blow it up, and you never really see this car other than that mission. Or I guess if you drive past that used car dealership, and steal it like I just did. But of course it does the thing of, fun fact too. In Grand Theft Auto games, when you steal a car, you never, like a car like this, you never see it. Or like a rare exotic car, like a Turismo or whatever. You never see them until you get one and you start driving around and like all the pedestrians have them. And you're like, where these fucking guys when I wanted to find the car? That's a fun technical fact about San Andreas, is that that's how they save memory on the game. Whereas the game can only have so many like textures and models loaded at the same time. And so to save on memory, whatever car you're driving, or they just make the pedestrians drive the same car to like save on memory usage, which is kind of fun. And like when you hear it, it's like, oh, that makes sense actually. But then as a kid, you're like, this is such a weird. Why is this happening? Ooh, I like this car too. It's like like a Mercedes type. Little, like, not like a, oh, what kind of Mercedes? Like an old 90s Mercedes? Hang on, what's the name of this car? I always liked this car too, back in the day. What car is this? The Feltzer? It's kind of a rarer car too. You don't really see those a lot. Not as rare as the Tampa, but the cop, this fucking motorcycle cop just fucking drove a little too fast and ran into that guy who was stuck in the intersection and just face planted. Oh, let's go back home and save it again. Let's save this Tampa actually. That'd be fun. I wish that I can't remember how the garage system works in Grand Theft Auto 5, but I was so jealous of like in Saints Row, like the original Saints Row, I think, had like a whole thing of like you could save like all kinds of cars in your garage. Maybe it was 2, and you could, if you destroy them, you can like pay money to get it repaired and get it back again. And I was always really like blown away as a kid by that, because like in San Andreas you had, even in Grand Theft Auto 4 you only had the same just one like spot you could park 2 cars in, and then if you drove one off, it just gets destroyed and then you can never get it again anyway, you know. I wish there'd be like a mod for that on San Andreas. There probably is if I played on PC, you know, honestly. That'd be a good mod. Oh, my legs. That reminds me of a funny story of me as a kid. Do we take the Tampa or do I leave it to Cherish? Let's leave it to Cherish. I need a bike. It's dark time now, fuck. Oh, let's re-up on the spray can and the Tech 9, why not? As a kid though, I had oh, what was that one car? It's like a kind of like the Pimpmobile. I don't remember what kind of, it's like a lowrider-esque car. It was like my favorite car as a kid. If I find one, we'll see what the name of it is. It was my favorite car as a kid. It reminded me of those oh, what the fuck were those other cars? Oh, it's gonna drive me nuts if I can't find it. I think it was like a PT Cruiser or PT Loser, but it was those are atrocious. It was, I think it's by the same model or the same type of car, but it had like it didn't have like front fenders. Like the wheels kind of were open wheel design. Hang on, I gotta look this up. I gotta find it. That was my favorite car as a fucking kid. But this one, the little like fake Pimpmobile thing. Hang on. Let me pause this. Can I pause this? Ah, it's fine. Let me look it up. Let me look this up real quick. And then I'll tell the story. I'm not going through my fucking topic list at all anymore. I'm just off the fucking rails. Open wheel car. Street legal? Not like F1 car. But it had open wheel in the front, I remember, kind of, I think.
I know I'm looking too good these days.
Yeah. You're looking great. Oh, I couldn't respond. Front wheel, open wheel, maybe? Front wheel, open wheel. It's gonna drive me nuts if I can't. Because I remember being so obsessed with these cars as a kid, and then I cannot remember the name of them now, or I have like a rough picture in my head of what they oh, this thing. What is this thing? Stanley from I don't think that's right. Oh, here we go. 2000 Plymouth / Chrysler Prowler. Yeah, this fucking thing. I guess they do have like kind of fenders, but the wheels are definitely out of the frame of the car though. Plymouth Prowler, yeah, this thing was the shit as a kid. I fucking love this thing. But there's this car in San Andreas that looks sort of like it. It's like it looks like I think it is the Pimpmobile actually. And I remember as a kid, like, because this game also has car customization. You know, they have all kinds of let's take this random pickup truck. This car has a crazy amount, or this game has a crazy amount of just random little mechanics. You know, you can customize your cars in this game, and they introduce it in the lowrider bounce off mission that you do one time. You know, but it's just the dance off but with cars, and you know, they introduced it, and that little place that you go in that little cul-de-sac. I don't know where. I know where it is. I can picture it in my head, but I don't know how to get there. I've been through the cul-de-sac a couple times in this little series. Um, but as a kid, I got at the after I beat the game, you got all this money. You just kind of roll around, just do random shit and do stunt missions and get a bunch of stars and run from the cops and just fuck around, for a long time, which I still kind of do sometimes. Yeah, here's Exhibit A, this fucking podcast. And I got that car though, and I was like, oh, I wanna fucking trick it out, I wanna customize it. But I could not remember for the life of me where the fucking where that car customization place was in the city here in Los Santos in the city, and I can only remember the one that was in Las Venturas, and so I found me the fucking Pitmobile, fucking Chrysler Prowler, whatever the fuck, and I drove to Las Venturas all the way there, and customized it. I spent all this money customizing it, and then here was how stupid I was as a kid. I did not know that if you parked your car in your garage and saved it, when you would come back, your car would be repaired. I didn't know that was a thing. I never really used cars in. Oh, there's the car right there. Here's the other car. It's a Varo car. This is this is like a Chrysler a Hermes. Okay. This is like a Prowler, except this is like an old school fucking 30s gangster car. I still like this car. It sounds cool too. But as a kid, so I drove this to Las Venturas, right? I customized it. Higher flying skill stat to enter the airport. Great. I ran over somebody. Cops are on me. Gotta go. I go to Las Venturas. I customize the car. I'm driving it back home, and I'm trying to drive it without making any kind of bumping the car at all. Just scratch. I don't want to fucking scratch on the car. Anytime I got a little scratch on the car, I would immediately just drive back to the customization place to repair it. Because if you repair it at this paint and spray, it changes the color, and I didn't want to change the color. I probably just had it blacked out. I didn't want to change the color, it took me fucking, I swear to God, hours. Oh, here's the Pitmobile. Is this also a Hermes? I don't think it is a Hermes. If I get in this, I think it starts the pimping missions, doesn't it? I gotta see, I can't remember. Broadway. Ooh, it's got hydraulics. Okay, it does not start the pimping missions, but you can do the pimping missions from the car. It took me fucking hours. Took me hours to get from Las Venturas to Los Santos without hitting my car at all. You shoot at my car, bitch? Don't call me a pendejo. That's like a bitch in Spanish or something. I don't remember. God, I gotta learn Spanish. I really want to learn Spanish. Spanish is the most... I think is it the #1 language in the United States? It's fucking close. It's number 2, if anything. That's useful to know. It'd be cool to just learn a second language too. But yeah, it was so funny. It took me hours to do that, and then after, as an adult, I realized I didn't need to do that at all, because I could have just drove it home the most reckless I wanted, basically, without blowing it up, and I could have just saved it and then put it in my garage, saved it, and then it's fine. Did not know that. That reminds me of, also as a kid, I did a thing of, again, because as a kid, I got even less games than I did, than I do now. You know, I don't get a lot of games. Even then, it was even less. And so you know, I kind of just played what games I had like crazy. And I remember San Andreas specifically. You know, just find random stuff to do in it. I remember there's katanas in the game, and I'm a fucking weeb. Even back in the day, I'm a weeb. You know, with street cleaner car, little street cleaner, big weeb. And I made a challenge of I wore for some reason the fucking Rocky shorts, the American flag boxing shorts. Nothing else, just those. And I ran. I knew of three, I think, three places where you can get the katana. And I wore these boxing shorts and ran between all the places and got all the katanas to be the king ninja guy or whatever the fuck. Like the ninja challenge or some shit. And I did it. It took hours. Maybe not that long. Of running, I had to run too. I couldn't. I had to go on foot. That was the thing, the important thing about the challenge. And yeah, just I did that for no reason. It was fun though. Wouldn't mind recreating that challenge. I don't remember where the only spot I remember. I crashed on the fucking freeway, by the way. Oh, beef injection. BF injection. More trucks. Ooh, I want a motorcycle, actually. I suck with... okay, great. You've passed me. Oh, I get it, though, actually. Never mind. Fine. I only remember the katana at the casino on the pirate ship. I remember there was two more, though, I knew. I don't know if there's any more than that. There might be. I'll look it up. I'll see. Maybe that'll be the next podcast. I do my fucking ninja challenge and see how long it takes. We time it. Because when I remember it, I think back, I remember it taking forever. But it might not even taken that long, you know, because kids' perception of time is way different than an adult. Or if you're like me, I don't have a perception of time at all, ever. So, not very good with time. Has it been 5 minutes? Has it been 5 hours? Who knows? That's why I have to, when I crash real quick. That's why I never know when I've eaten or not until I get the shakes, you know? Basically. God, I really have not touched on any of these fucking topics like I planned. Weird Pac-Man game got announced. I forgot to talk about that in the last podcast. I talked about the Switch Direct, Nintendo Direct, but not the weird Pac-Man game. I forgot about it. Ooh, I have crashed off a bridge. Jesus Christ, I fell 30 feet. I'm living though, fine. Was it Shadow Labyrinth? It was weird. I saw ads for that on Amazon before the Nintendo Direct. I think some ads got pushed too early. But it's like, honestly, it looks okay. I'm all for like weird stuff with existing IPs. So like Pac-Man is like a dark fantasy Pac-Man thing, which I saw like a fan film or something of the same premise of like if Pac-Man was dark and gritty or something on Twitter, I think. I don't really remember much about that. I just remember vague memories of it. But this one is like a Metroidvania, but Pac-Man is like your little companion buddy or something, and he eats people and shit. I'm gonna be honest. When I heard, ooh, dirt bike, shoot the dirt bike man with my Tech 9 and take the dirt bike. Oh, he drives erratically. He wants to live. This fucking redneck will not live. Not on my watch. Kill him, kill him, kill him, kill him. He's invincible. Okay, I blew the bike up. It's on fire. He's still going. He's not stopping. Oh, another one. Okay. He suicide bombed into a second dirt bike. Oh, third dirt bike. This is the one for me. I just gotta ram it, I think. Can you stop? Can you stop? Just stop. 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 He fell off, good. He's trying to get back on it? Spray paint him a little bit? No. My dirt bike. I got him. It's fine. Got the dirt bike. Sanchez. I'm gonna be honest. When I heard Metroidvania, I just fucking tuned out. And I'm kind of over it. I just realized I'm in the fucking in the damn sticks now. I'm not gonna find any spray paints out here. Did not even know you could go out here. I thought this was off limits. Well, great. God, San Andreas is such a good map. There's tractors, people driving tractors. It's such a good map of just like, you got the city, you got the fucking, the woods, you got San Francisco, Las Vegas, clones, and they don't make maps like this anymore. Um, Not to be like a boomer, a nostalgia boomer. I'm not a boomer, but I guess I think I'm a millennial technically. Ooh, what is down here on the docks? Oh, I've driven off into the water. Great. Yeah, I think Fisher's Lagoon. Nice. I think I'm just not a big fan of Metroidvanias really anymore. Like, I'm especially like 2D Metroidvanias. I don't really like them honestly. They're good. They're fine. Palmania Creek. Oh, like Pal World. Palmania? Oh wait, what's the place in Pokemon Violet? What's that place called? I don't know. I think like Dark Souls, you know, is like a Metroidvania type thing, which I like. But like I think Metroidvanias that are more about I don't know where the fuck to go, like actual Metroid, I just don't really have a lot of fun playing. That's why I never went back to Metroid Prime. I still would like to, but even that is just like kind of boring. I'm just running around like half the time, not knowing exactly where to go or what to do, which is fine. Like normally I like exploring in games and stuff, but like I don't like backtracking. I guess is the thing. I like exploring, but not backtracking. Um, and that all that game is backtracking, and I got kind of overwhelmed if I'm being honest with the amount of things they ask of me. Um, like you find those statues. There's like 18 statues, and they're like each one of these statues has a clue to a thing, and I'm like, how the fuck am I gonna remember all these clues and where to go and decipher all of them? You know. I ran over a dirt bike lady. I'm stealing her dirt bike. I leave the truck. I take the dirt bike. You know, I don't know. So like and I like Metroid. I like Samus at least as a character. I like the original Metroid. Um, I like Metroid in small doses, you know. But a Metroidvania that's not Metroid or Castlevania, not super into, you know. There's no, I mean, even those ones I'm barely not that into, you know. I mean I like them, but it's hard to describe. And I think I just kind of I think I liked them more back in the day a little more. But I think it's just like kind of a over what's the word of too many things, too many of them, overexposure. That's not right. I forget the word, but you know the word. It's just there's too much of them, I think, and I just get a little extreme, a little exhausted of the genre, you know. So now when I hear Metroidvania, I just tune out. It's like the last one I played was Blasphemous, I guess. The last like 2D proper Metroidvania, and that one was good. But I liked it because it was more Dark Souls than Metroid, you know. There was some backtracking, but not a lot, and it had a weird, interesting story and side quests and stuff. I'm still mad that game you couldn't complete the main story unless you did a Dark Souls level fucking side quest of how am I supposed to know where to go with meeting these characters in different places unless I'm deliberately looking it up because there's not a lot of backtracking in the game, so you don't have a reason to go back to this area. Why would I go back to find this guy and find this and unlocked a new thing here and shit, you know? I'm still mad about that. I guess it's just the combat that I like more, cause like, yeah, Metroid Prime, I liked it a lot. I liked the atmosphere, and the story was really good and stuff, and Samus and the graphics and the gameplay was really good. But it's like I just found myself running around the same areas like over and over again of like, okay, well fuck now I don't know where to go. I I know if I have this upgrade, I can go here, or this upgrade, I can go here, but I just don't have those upgrades. I don't know where to find them. And I know the game does take pity on you, and they're like, hey, have you checked over here yet, or something? Which is nice. It's helpful, but I don't know. Like I said, I would like to go back because I did like the game when I played of it. I'm busy though. I'm busy. In other news though, I'm gonna actually, I'm gonna. God, I have so many. Maybe make this an extra long podcast. Maybe. Um, but I think I'm gonna have to go take a break. Actually, I saved it. There we go. It's fine. Coyote versus Acme. The movie about Wile E. Coyote suing the Acme Incorporated company for false advertising because all their stuff blows up on him. I don't know if it's made by Will Forte, but he's in it, and I love Will Forte because of The Last Man on Earth. You know, Warner Brothers like canceled it or whatever as a tax write-off or whatever the fuck had happened to it. But another company bought it, and they're gonna release it. I'm super happy about it. I never go to like movie theaters, but I'm gonna try to go to watch this in theaters. It said next year, which I don't know why it takes so long. So I'm stretching. They just bought it. Why did it take a year to like set up theater releases? I don't fucking know. Yeah, my back and legs hurt. I've been sitting up playing this for too long. I'm gonna take a quick break, but the podcast is not gonna be over with. Just remind me next when I come back, talk about more Will Forte. I gotta remember Will Forte. Okay, locked in. Man, finally I have a minute to myself. Oh my goodness. I've been trying to finish this podcast for like 2 days. I feel like I'm being loud. It's currently 7 a.m. Everybody's asleep at the house, so I'm trying to be quiet. The last 2 days. Oh. Boom. My baby nieces came over 2 days ago to spend the night. They spent the night. They were gonna go home yesterday or last night, but then they cried, didn't want to. So we were like, okay, you can stay again. You know, we of course. You know, how do we say no? God, they're so adorable and cute. Like I can't tell them no. Like I opened up those. I saw in my vlog. I showed off my little Minecraft things that I opened. The little backpack bling or whatever the fuck they're called. I got one that was Steve on my little blue back. It matched perfectly on my blue checkered backpack. And my little niece, my baby niece, was like playing with it and wanted it, so I just gave it to her. You know, I give her my anything, my PS4. She asked for it, I give it to her. Oh, maybe not that. I need that. Like, anything else though, you know. But you know, I've been wanting to record, but when they're here, I can't really get anything done. Oh gosh, they love me, and they want me to chase them around. And oh, last night too, I got them to play. Are we taking out the tempo? Are we taking yes, we're taking the tempo actually. Oh, it fucked me up. I'm used to playing Okage Shadow King, where the controls for the camera are inverted, and when it's not inverted on here, that really fucked my brain up for a second. I hate inversion, unless it's a flight sim, which is weird, because it's not like I have a history of flight sims. Although I did play Ace Combat demo as a kid a lot, on the demo disc. One of them, I don't even know which one. If I saw the demo, I could tell you which one. Yeah, we're just looking for spray paint still. Just trolling the, let me check down. My goal, I want to get through this list of topics for this podcast, wrap it up, and, keep the tempo alive by the end of the episode. That's my goal. Last night though, I got, oh, there's a one right here. God, I'm finding all kinds of, tags. Boop, 32 out of 100. That's the one on the bridge that we do for the mission, I think. I gotta get to that mission. How long into the story is the tagging up the turf mission? It's really early, but I don't remember how early. Last night though, I got them to play because I know they already love Sonic. I don't know how they love Sonic. I guess maybe like, is there a Sonic show, a recent animated show? I don't know, but I try to instill a love for Sonic in them early on, very early. I buy them plushies and shit. They pop out the womb. I got some Sonic merch for them, you know. And last night I thought it's time. Okay, it's time. Because they were in my room. I was like, "Hey, do y'all want to play Sonic? Sonic Adventure?" They're like, "Yeah, Sonic. We love Sonic." And so it took me a minute to like set it up. The PS3. I had to hook up the HDMI and turn it on and everything. And then they were really distracted. They got fucking ADHD brains. Like, just not actually. Just, oh, chainsaw. Well, that's kind of rare. Where am I actually? There's a giant. Oh, I'm in the junkyard. There's like giant mounds of tires. I got a damn chainsaw. You hear this? You hear this shit? Can't I just like run into people and it just hurt them? I think. Yeah, they're very all over the place, you know. Um, Especially when they're like hanging out with all of us, and you know, there's a lot going on. And but I finally got a hooker proposition to me from over the fence. Bitch, I'm telling a story right now, Sonic Adventure story. And so I finally got him to sit down for a second. And was like, let's play Sonic, you know. Like, who do you want to play as? And they both decided they wanted to play as Amy, which is great. I love some Amy Rose. Kind of wanted them to play just with classic Sonic, you know, or I guess modern Sonic, um, as it's known now. But you know, they wanted Amy, and I love Amy too. So I was like, okay, we'll play as Amy. The littlest niece was really locked in, and she was kind of running in place, jumping, and she got stuck on the light pole. I was like, I can't do this. I was like, no, you're doing fine, you know. She's like, here, you wanna try the older niece. They're both like older one's 4, youngest one is 3, right? Or is it 4 and 5? I think it's 3 and 4, I think. But she was just like jumping around too for like a minute, but then she was like done, you know. But I got him to play a little bit of Sonic Adventure for the first time, and maybe next year I introduce it again a little bit slowly. Um, or no, I guess maybe it doesn't have to be next year, but like next time they come down, like, hey, you want to play some Sonic? Then eventually they'll love Sonic Adventure, just like me. You know, I said the story before, but I played that game, Sonic Adventure. It always meant a lot to me. Oh, drive by happened somewhere. Oh, here's the little cul-de-sac with the lowrider. You can buy a house here. But one of these, I think it's one of these buildings, one of these houses you can trick your car out in. I don't remember. I played Sonic Adventure on the way to get married to my wife, you know. I love it with the 20 years of Sonic from Let's Play of Run Button. Oh, I ran over a cop. Oh, I ran over a cop in the Clucking Bell. Oh, there's a tag though. Oh, double motorcycle cops. I gotta get out of here. Okay, I gotta circle back around. Hang on, let me put a marker on the map. I'll come back here. I'll get this tag. I'll get the tag later. Love the markers in San Andreas as opposed to Skyrim. That's like, if I'm 100 feet in next to any fucking location, I can't place a marker. It just automatically attaches to the location, which is not fun when you're playing survival mode because you can't fast travel anyway. So I have to put markers like 1,000 feet away from locations because the fucking game locks onto it, and it's like, you can't fast travel here. I'm like, bitch, I want to put a marker down. I'm not trying to fast travel. What the fuck, you know? Let's knock out the let's knock out the. The babe is on the way to work though. She will text me though. Oh, we escaped the cops. Good. She will message me. So Hopefully you're seeing new animations on the podcast background wallpaper. Cause I had an idea for a long time for like clouds, going over the map, my cool map of Deej. I gotta like start linking that video in the description of all the podcasts just so people could see. Um, Here it is. There's a cop walking by. I'll wait for you to walk by. Actually, I don't want to get the cops on me again. I wanted clouds. I tried. I downloaded like a good dozen animation apps on my phone. Cause I do animations with pixel art. I wanted to do like actual like digital art. All of them are fucking atrocious. Oh my god, they're like either they cost an arm and a leg, or okay, I think the cop's gone. I'm gonna try to tag this fucking thing. Mark Echo, let's go. 33. Um, Either they cost a lot, or it's like they're really complicated. None of them have or they have watermarks on the finished product, or of the stupid app, or they fucking um or sorry, my brain. I haven't slept. My insomnia is has taken over. I have not slept all night. Besides the little nap I took, the 2 hour nap. Um, but none of them had transparent wallpaper, so it didn't even matter. Like a transparent background, I mean. So none of the animations mattered. I couldn't put it on top of my map. You know, it was just so dumb. I finally decided. I was like, let me see about the pixel art. If I can maybe use a higher resolution or like a more pixels. Because normally my pixel art. Ooh, another tag. It's in this fucking barracks. What is this? Because barracks reminds me of Vice City Stories. That would be fun to play. Some Vice City Stories or Liberty City Stories. Cause I still never played 3. Grand Theft Auto 3. I played it as a kid a little bit, but I've never played it, and I did play it as an adult. I own it on iOS, but my iPhone broke before I got to finish it. I remember playing it the first Thanksgiving me and the babe was together, and it was not a good Thanksgiving. Thanksgiving always sucks for me though. 34. Always sucks. So then I remember being depressed, being feeling weird and anxious, and just playing Grand Theft Auto 3 on the couch, and while everyone was making dinner or eating dinner and shit, you know. I fucking hate Thanksgiving. Oh my god. What was I talking about? Oh. I finally decided to try. Oh yeah, my pixel art. I usually do. I work with like 64 by 64 canvas. Um, I bumped it up to like 256 by 256 just to test it, and I can make animations, but they're in like a square. They're not YouTube formatted. Um, but I think I might. I found kind of a workaround. 35 by the way. I gotta test it. So hopefully you're seeing some new cool cloud animations or even like plane maybe. Um, God, you can like they've got this wavy effect because it's like in the middle of the day and it's like the hot summer on the fucking sidewalk. Run over 4 ballers real quick. I like it. I like that. That effect's cool. It really brings the emphasis on the fucking concrete jungle we're in right now. You know. So hopefully you're seeing some cool animations. They announced a new RuneScape game, Dragon Wilds. Oh, the Vario right here, Aztecas. Found another spray. No, here's the fucking. Is this the cul-de-sac where you get the lowrider thing? 36. I don't know. I don't fucking know. Um, it's like a survival game in the RuneScape universe. But I'm pretty sure it's just gonna be fucking like multiplayer, like MMO, and it's gonna suck. I mean, it's gonna be great, but it's gonna suck for me personally because I'm not I like MMOs, but I would rather play like single player stuff. And I've been fucking aching to play some RuneScape. I wish they would make a single player game. I've been dying for it. But I mean, I guess why would they when they can make fucking bank making an MMO, you know, so. And that's what they know, so it's like, I don't blame them. But bitch, make some single player content for me, please. I don't want to pay a subscription to quests. I just want to buy a game and then quest in it, you know? I may have to... I miss some RuneScape. God damn it. It's been so long since I played, though, it's, like, hard... It's hard for me to, like, contemplate jumping back in, you know? Another tag? I'm so far, like, removed from it now. I don't really remember how any of it works. 37? So it's kind of... I feel like I'd get confused, and it would be hard to get back in, like... Normally, for, like, RPGs, don't play for a while. I forget where I was, what I was doing. I just start a new game. Can't really do that with, RuneScape, you know? I mean, I guess I could. Oh, bitch, I could, actually. Hardcore? Oh, my God. Iron Man? Hardcore, whatever? Oh, bitch, I gotta... Don't even need a subscription for that. I might need to do that. I might... God, I had that one idea for a RuneScape series. Iron Man series that I wanted to do. I've never seen anyone do. It was an original idea. Oh, is that the katana? Oh my gosh. Okay, that brings me to... Oh, your boyfriend what? What the fuck? That brings me to my next point. I was talking about the katana challenge thing I did as a kid. The fucking ultra weave challenge. Yeah, let me get this katana. Yeah, swap out the stupid fucking... Oh, I got the katana, bitch. Fuck that chainsaw, bitch. What the fuck? You know what I'm saying? Jeez. But that reminds me, though. It gets so crazy that I found that. It just segues perfectly. I looked it up the other night. Because I was like, how many? Was there only the 3 katanas that I knew of as a kid? Apparently there's 7. So I was not even halfway. Close, but no, I didn't even know about half of them. I think I would rather stream it, but I want to do some kind of capturing of me redoing this stupid challenge as a kid and timing it because I want to see how long it took, you know? Because I'm really curious how long on foot it would take for me to run between all of the katanas, you know? Now, this one I just found, I don't remember this one. So I think the one that I remember, or the other 3 must have been in San Fierro and Las Venturas, I think. The only one I remember specifically was the one at the casino on the pirate ship. That's the only one I remember. The other 2, I'm not for sure. So it's going to be... I'm going to go in through my off time and run through all the locations and see if I can figure it out. Oh, my car's about to explode. We need a paint and spray? Where's the nearest convenient paint? We're like in between 3. And one way over here. Let's go over here. Oh, itch. I wanted to talk about, oh, Ben. Ben just messaged me on, replied to me on Twitter. Oh, he's talking about the Mario Kart World being $90, but he's only paying $50 because he's buying the Switch 2 bundle with it, which is smart, Ben. That's smart. When you listen to this, Ben, hey, Ben, you'll know when I record this because you just sent this. It just popped up. God, $90 for any game is fucking insane. It blows me away that people are up in arms, but you know what? Mario Kart World's gonna sell fucking 10 million copies in the first week. And when you're listening to this now, in however many weeks when I post it, that's gonna be the new norm for new games to be $90 fucking dollars. And you can thank Nintendo, and you can thank the dumb, mindless consumers who forgot that you can just not buy stuff when you don't like the price of it. Instead of, like, there's so many games you can do without Mario Kart, you know, for a while. You know, it's fine. But no, you can't wait. Can't wait, and you fucked it up for everybody. Well, except for Ben, because buying the bundle is, that's different. That's a smart move, and the better move, financially. Ooh, got my spray paint going. I like the Tempa, too, because the hood and the doors and the trunk are a different color from the rest of the car. It's got this cool, like, checker pattern looking thing, but also makes you feel like it's, like, put together, like you put the car together yourself, you know. We gotta attack somebody with this katana, by the way. I gotta find somebody and just fucking whack them. Not the hooker. She's cool. We gotta find some rival gang members. That's what we need. Oh, I got a message. Hang on. Double message from the babe. Oh my gosh, I love her. I gotta hurry. I don't wanna. I really don't want to be recording for like a long period of time because like I said, I've been up all night. I don't feel very good. Oh, look, it's the fucking Aztecas. Oh, you call me a pendejo, huh? Katana? You want a katana to your face? Actually? It does like no fucking damage. What is this? Run and slash? Run and slash? Okay, they're gonna kill me. No, don't kill me! Go, CJ! My health is blinking. I'm almost fucking dead. This katana sucks fucking ass. What is this? It did like no damage. And now I'm on the verge of death. Now we gotta go home. Now I gotta go home. Gotta go home and save it. We gotta rest. Good gosh. Okay, katana. Noted. Trash ass weapon. Did not realize. I swung at him like 50 times, and he just sat there and took it. Did not even give a damn that I was slashing with a katana. Didn't care at all. Fuck me. Do we gotta level up the katana or something? I know I know you can level up guns, but like katanas? I don't know. Oh, I wish I had some body armor too. That would have helped. And a better outfit. And a better haircut. This GL old ass haircut is really bumming me out, if I'm being honest. What else am I talking about? Torpedo bats? I wrote this down, but I don't really care about it. Because I was talking about baseball. Don't really follow it. Know about they have new bats, and people are mad about it. That's crazy. Why did I write that down? That's not a topic I care about. I don't know why I wrote it down. I guess it's because it was trending or it's just news, I guess. Oh, back home, thank God. I wanna be sedated. Bum 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 bum. I wanna be sedated. That song's been stuck in my head ever since Rock Band or Guitar Hero. I always get them mixed up which one was which. Also I got written down. Last Man on Earth. Oh my gosh. I started watching that again. Love it. I think this might be my favorite TV show ever made. It's so funny. I've finished the whole thing in a long time. I usually like start it and I'll watch the first like 2 or 3 seasons. Or maybe like 2. And I always I'm satisfied, then I stop. I haven't finished it in a long time. Or seen the last like season. There's some stuff I kind of forgot about actually. I really gotta go. I gotta finish it. I gotta knock it out. The babe's never seen the ending either. Ended on a cliffhanger too, which makes me sad. We still never know how it ended. I wish it would be a Jericho situation, because another show that I really liked that I think that only had like 1 season and it got canceled. People were so mad that they, in protest, something about peanuts. There was a line in the finale about like something about peanuts, like a joke or a pun, and they sent peanuts to the CEO of like the fucking company that canceled the show in protest and then they brought it back for a final season to wrap it up, you know. It wasn't even like a full season. It was just like a few episodes just to wrap it up. I'm on the interstate, by the way. I'm just driving. Just driving. You know, what the fuck, too? People were like... I was really annoyed by the person that tweeted about Mario Kart Worlds, and they were like... They said, there's like an open world driving thing. And they're like, oh my god, I need this so bad. I'm like, bitch, you're gonna make us all spend $90 from now on for new games. Well, I can't afford it. I can't afford the 60. I couldn't afford the 70, you know? What the fuck? You're gonna set a new precedent over fucking Mario Kart open world of all things. You know, bitch, you're gonna play that for 5 minutes, 6 minutes, tops. Never gonna play it again. You're like, oh, this is not, maybe not even then. Maybe like 3 minutes, if we're being honest. You're gonna play it, drive around, you know, a little bit. Like, oh, this is fun. Then you'll never play it again. Oh no, I drove the Tampa into a lake. Los Santos International Lake. Oh my god. Well, fuck me. My one goal is done. Well, I had 2 goals. 50% of my goals we failed. Great. God damn it. To be fair, the open world thing of Mario Kart, it doesn't look cool. Mario Kart Worlds looks really fucking cool. I have not even been able to get Mario Kart 7 yet, though, you know? Or 8, whatever it is. Not even been able to afford that yet. To be fair, anytime, I only have bought 2 first-party Nintendo games, and that was Breath of the Wild when I bought my Switch. I bought my Switch for it. And Mario Odyssey, which was later on. Both games bought with the fucking Rona money. Everything else I buy is either used or third party, you know? Oh, I guess I got Pikmin. That's different. Oh, Pikmin was just $30 though. Oh, I'm on the fucking hiking trail. Who are you? Biker man? Get Katana? The Katana does some fine work with that guy. Well, not really. He just ran off. He's fine. Oh, I gotta text a babe bag. Because I love her. Blah, 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 blah. She's more important in broadcasting. Oh, my other topics. You know, I think I've decided I'm not going to record any long videos anymore. At least, like long plays and stuff. Well, here's the weird thing. Like, I love doing the long plays. They are my favorite things to do. You know, honestly, that's probably enough reason to do them. But, like, the amount of effort and time that goes in them is just not worth it view-wise. Because, like, it takes me a couple weeks to get one of those together under the best circumstances. I put it out, like, the last one was the, what the fuck was was it Dino Crisis? The last one I did? Right? Was that it? It got, like, 50 views, and I was like, that's not worth it at all, you know? What? It wasn't Dino Crisis, was it? I know I spent a good amount of time on the randomizer Nuzlocke. I gotta do part 2 too, honestly, still. Still on my list, it's still gonna come. Was it Dino Crisis? Oh, it was Sentient. Yeah, I'm stupid, it was Sentient. Yeah, I got, Sentient one did a little better. It got a 331 views, I'm looking. Like, I don't really do them for the views, I do them for, like, basically the love of the game. Ooh, it's a nice shot of the pier. I'm overlooking the beach, on this overlook. This observatory thing. I remember seeing a clip of, Grand Theft Auto 5. Michael's over here with his, FIB contact, and the fucking plane crashed into him. It was hilarious. You know, I do it for the love of the game mostly, but, like, I also want some kind of reward or some kind of payoff for it, for how much effort and time goes into it. Because, like, I could do that. I could do one of those videos for weeks and put it out, and it does, like, not a lot of views. Or record Bomberman Wars, which I want to do more of. I miss Bomberman Wars. It takes me an hour to record that, hour to edit it, you know. And I post it and stuff, get the thumbnail and everything. I guess it still takes a little bit of time and effort. But then that gets like 1,000 views, and it's like, I could have pumped out like 12 of these fucking videos of Bomberman Wars in the time it took me to do one Dino Crisis video, long play, you know? I just love the long plays, though. I fell off a cliff. It's fine. I'm fine. Truck Man. I need your Truck Man. But it's also weird, because it's like, back to, like, the nihilism thing. I also just don't really care anymore. Because, like, I don't want to really get into... This is, like, too personal to talk about on the podcast. But I had a thing... For the longest time in my life, I flipped a truck. I've always, like, thought of... If I just had this thing, or if I accomplished this thing, or if this thing happened, I'd be happy and I'd feel better. Consistently in my life, anything I've thought that of, and have done, or have gotten, or whatever, it doesn't make a difference how I feel. I still feel shitty and kind of depressed and numb. And, something, like with, you know, I thought, if I could just get a grip of my panic attacks, I'd feel better. I get a grip of my panic attacks, they don't come as often, still feel depressed. Like, if I could just get over the agoraphobia and leave the house, I'll feel better. Get over that, You know, now I'm just depressed in Walmart. Um, just it's shit like that. It was something recently though that again I don't want to get into, but because it's more personal. Something else though that was the same thing, but it really hit me a lot harder. And now I have just like this view of just like I don't really care anymore about a lot of stuff with especially like YouTube wise. Like I do YouTube because I like it, and it's fun. Um, give me something to do. I take pride in it. It's like my art form, It's a way I express myself and stuff. So it's good to do for that reason. But man, I can't. I'm not lying when I say like half the time I go to record, I'm like, what's the point? Like this is gonna not do as this isn't gonna lead me to anywhere. Um, it's not gonna help me in the long run, money wise. I do have a little audience though, which helps a lot now. I have a little audience, which is nice actually. Like knowing when I upload, like some people are actually gonna watch it and are like anticipating my next upload, makes it a lot easier. Um, but yeah, most everything I make usually I was like, okay, I have these expectations for how well I want it to perform. But now it's like I just don't really care. One way or the other, I make it because I like it, and I'm still kind of pressure. I feel pressure a lot of to keep up with my schedule, which again is like so depressing that my limit is making one video that's supposed to be for fun a week. That's my working limit. Um, don't know how I'm gonna ever make it in the real world. I hope to never have to be in the real world. So it's weird. It's like yeah, back to nihilism, like back and forth of like, oh, it doesn't matter, nothing matters, haha, and nothing matters. Oh man. Kind of sucks. There is one, like I thought. I usually do long plays of like niche games or like weird games. That's what I like to do the most. But I was thinking maybe I should do something actually popular. Although Dino Crisis is pretty popular, I thought that was gonna be take off a lot, but it didn't. But maybe I'd take like I thought the original Resident Evil. I never played that. I thought that'd be fun to do a long play of because it's not super long either. Maybe it would get more traction because it's Resident Evil. Um, but again, it's like what's the I don't know if that matters. I don't like nothing I want. I feel like nothing I want really matters anymore because I just know at the end of the day I'm just gonna still feel same way. But I thought Resident Evil that might be fun. I don't mean to get so depressing, but Resident Evil might be good. If you have any other ideas of like popular games instead of a tag finally, haven't had a tag in a while. There's a cop walking right by though. Fuck you, man. All cops are bastards. Piglet. Oink oink. Like I can play PS1 is the easiest for me to record. Someone screams. What the fuck? But I think I cannot emulate PS2. My phone cannot do it. I maybe can do GameCube. But I can do PS1, N64, PSP sometimes. If you have ideas, let me know. Let me have some ideas. Okay, the cop's gone. Temple Street Ballers, no. Grove Street for Life, 38. Oh, fucking Turismo! Oh, let me get that up off you. Let me Super GT, I mean. Yes. Oh my gosh. This is nice. This is a nice one. I'm hungry. Bitch, I haven't eaten in a while. I need to eat. And here comes all the other ones. All the other sports cars out. God, I have if I ever change my name, if I ever got the opportunity, I think I found a name. Echo. Like the dolphin. I want to spell it like the dolphin. I don't know what it is about. I never thought about it before. Oh, there's a cheetah. I want the cheetah, actually. I think the cheetah is like a fucking old Miami Vice fucking vaporwave Ferrari. I love it. I want the cheetah. There's a cop, but I don't care. Don't. I try to steal the cheetah, and CJ tries to get the fucking police motorcycle instead. Are you dumb? Now all the cops are on me, but I'm in a cheetah. What can they do? Oh, I don't know what it is about. I never thought of Echo as a name before, but something made me think of it the other day. and fucking Sind gives me euphoric vibes. When I think about someone being referred to as, or me being referred to as Echo, sounds such a nice name, you know. Like I always thought if I transitioned, I would use my regular name, because it's kind of unisex name, and I like it more as a girl name than my name, than a guy name. But Echo sounds really nice. Not that it really matters. Again, nothing matters. It's just gonna be a therapy session, depressed episode, ranting, I guess. You know. God, I gotta find that video. I did a video on San Andreas a long time ago of trying to get CJ to move out of the hood like legally without committing crimes. That was a fun video, like a little challenge. That was fun. It's not in any playlist, I don't think. I think it's like just buried in my channel. I gotta go find it. That was a good video. I want to go through and make better playlists for my stuff, because it always bugs me when YouTubers don't have good playlists and I can't find anything. And I've always been pretty good about it, but I could be better. I could be better. And speaking of too, there's this YouTuber that I like who has awful playlists. And last month they streamed a Family Guy game. Old like PS2 Family Guy game that I found out is also on PSP, which is funny. I want to play it. And I've always been more of a American Dad bitch. I love some American Dad. King of the Hill. Not the biggest fan of Family Guy. It's fun. It's funny. I liked it more as a kid, but I feel like it's more of a you grow up more and you don't like it as much, and you like American Dad better, or King of the Hill, you know. But I got really into watching him play this game. He did one stream. He did 2 streams of the game. The first one, because like I said, I never watched streams live. I watched it later on, after he got done streaming it. And he has a habit of his streams, once they're over, he puts it in like you have to have a membership to his channel to watch the VOD. So I try to watch stuff. I don't like watching it live because I never catch it immediately. And it buffers a lot. My fucking Wi-Fi sucks and shit, you know. So I don't watch it live. I try to watch it pretty soon though, so I can like catch it before that happens, you know. And this one, I did. I watched the first stream. Second stream, though, I remember watching some of it. Oh, there's a Turismo. The Turismo's ugly. Fuck the Turismo. I like a cheetah. I remember what. Oh god, it's storming. It was storming this morning. I fucking hate storms. Storms stress me out. And it pisses me off when people are like, I like rain. It's relaxing. I'm like, any amount of rain can equal a storm, and so any amount of rain I hate. They're like, no, it's so nice though. I'm like, you don't understand. You don't get it. I'm gonna steal another cheetah. Mine's smoking. I'm not gonna stop. LL Cool J, this is mine. If you know the NPCs, you know who I just jacked. It was LL Cool J. What was I talking about? Oh yeah, the second stream. I watched some of it that night, I think. Next day it was already members only, so I couldn't finish it. It made me so sad. And then he played the sequel. And again, I watched it. I made sure to watch it like immediately. But I think I missed some of the ending. I think some of the second stream, because it was also just 2 streams. But the other day, I was watching, and so it made me sad. I didn't get to finish it. The other day, I was watching, I saw he started streaming that new Schedule 1 game, the fucking Breaking Bad simulator. And I was like, I actually caught it like the minute he went live. And I was like, I'll put this on and see, you know, I'll watch at it and see. I'll put it in my watch later. If I am into it, it looks good, I'll watch the whole stream later on as a VOD. For now, I'll just have it on in the background, kind of watch at it, see if I like it. And, you know, because the internet's going to be buffering and shit and be annoying. But as I'm watching it, people are gifting members and stuff. And guess who got the fuck membership gifted to them? It was me. Oh, I'm in the mall. Is this a mall? Like a strip mall? Is a strip mall the malls that are like open to the sky? Like a motel? Are strip malls the motel of the mall world? I guess not, because motels exist and malls don't really anymore. I've been to the mall before, like a few times in my life. It was always pretty interesting. A lot of people. Don't like a lot of people. Like a GameStop though. There's a GameStop in the mall. That's about it. But so I got gifted a membership. The first thing I did was I went and found the old streams, well, old, they were last month, of Family Guy game, and I've been rewatching those, and I actually got to finish the first game, which is fun. The original, which is, I think it's just called Family Guy the game or some shit. And then Family Guy the Multiverse, like the sequel or like another one. I didn't like it as much, but it's still pretty good. It's still funny. And I like the guy that's playing it too. His name's Troy Dan. He's like a weird. He's like a weird. Like he does like sports games. He plays like sports games mostly. But he says a bunch of like right wing shit. I don't know if he's fucking red pill bitch or if he's just making it just for the memes. For my own sanity, I just say it must be for the memes because who could have these genuine alignments with right wing people? Because otherwise I couldn't really watch them. In good faith, I couldn't really watch them. Although to be fair, I still watch Asmongold, so I still try to just think about maybe it's just for the memes, but for the grift. But even that's bad, even that's like negative and harmful to everybody. 39. So that's still bad enough, but that's how I kind of justify it in my head. Until they outright, oh, I knew it. If I jump on this bike, drive the bike around town and launch items through the drop-off Coronas. I don't really want to do that. Actually, I thought that would happen if I got on that bike, and it did, and I don't want to do it. Although I think if I do it, if you get to the highest level, you get to own this Robo Food Mart. I think, if I remember right. I don't remember. I'm just gonna drive away though. Fuck this. I got spray paints to find and spray paint. 0 out of 4 runs completed. Let me put a marker on the map. I'll come back here though. Is it right here? Yeah, perfect. But that reminded me of a Futurama game. There was a Futurama game, which I'm way more interested in because I actually like Futurama. Another like thing I like more than Family Guy. And no like shade to Family Guy either. Like it's still funny. Like I like Seth MacFarlane. I still like the humor in it. I just don't like it as much as American Dad or 40 out of 100, bitch. Let's go. Almost halfway. I tried to fucking emulate the Futurama game too, because it's... Duh, bitch, the fucking physical copy of that is like $800,000. It's insane. Phone would not run it. That's how I figured out my phone can't run PS2 games. My laptop can't really either. I think it's overclocking it is what it's called. I don't really know exactly what I do. I don't know the technical terms for computer stuff. I just do things and then make it work. I did a thing that I made it like skipping or some shit to make it run faster, to make it actually run at a doable frame rate. I haven't tried to play it yet though. Like I haven't actually sat down to play it. But bitch, I want to play it so bad. I wish I could play it, like actually get a physical copy of it actually. I'm really sad that American Dad never got a stupid license tie-in game, like Futurama and Family Guy's got a bunch of them, but American Dad never got one, which is sad. As far as I know, anyway. Maybe they didn't. I don't remember, but I think I would know if they did. As far as I know, all they've had is that they had a pinball board. Is it called a board? A stage in that free-to-play pinball game that you could buy on the PS4. There was an American Dad one you could buy. And I was tempted to buy it, just for American Dad. And there was that brief time where I thought I liked pinball, but pinball's trash. It always has been and always will be until someone realizes that you don't have to make a digital pinball game, fucking vertical slice of little, of, like an iPhone. You don't have to make it tight, like skinny and tall anymore. Or tilted. They did that for Gravity. You're in the digital era. You don't need that. You can just make it full screen. And not be tilted. You can do anything you want with it. People haven't realized yet. When they do, shit's gonna go crazy. The renaissance of pinball is upon us, you know. One day, maybe one day, but bitch, I just removed my, without even thinking, I put my target marker thing on my paint spray because my cheetah was like smoking again, and I forgot that I marked that fucking business I wanted to keep marked. Was it over here? Oh, actually, I remember where it was. It's over here. Yeah, never mind. I found it. It's fine. After watching the Family Guy game, though, it made me want to watch the show. So I did put the show on yesterday. Kind of slept to it. I kind of watched it and slept to it. And it still is pretty funny. I just started it from the beginning. It's got plenty of funny gags, you know, little bits, funny bits. But I enjoyed it. What I saw, I might watch some more of it actually. But the pilot though is so funny because I don't know when the pilot aired, but they had a bunch of pop culture references in it that I'm like thinking like if my baby nieces, you know, in a few years, you know, when they get older, if I show them this fucking Family Guy pilot, they're not gonna know any of these fucking references, and like kids these days, this generation, you know, won't know a lot of them, and it's weird that pop culture references like I'm at the age where it's like, oh, I found the oh god, there's something on me, ants. I found the car dealership with the Tempa. I'm getting another Tempa. Fuck this. I'm leaving the cheetah, getting another Tempa. The original goal is still on. Keep the Tempa alive. Uh, what was the second goal? Oh, get through my tropics. Yes, my topics. So that's kind of crazy. I'm at that age where pop culture references are, I know them and other people, kids don't. People younger than me don't. It's weird. It's really weird aging. No one prepared me for this. Another thing, The Simpsons. You know, I've never seen The Simpsons. I watched the movie as a kid. The Simpsons movie was big. I remember the Spider Pig. That's all I remember from it. Spider Pig, you know, that's all I remember. Never actually seen the show, though. But I like Futurama. I think it's made by the same people because they have the same similar art style. It's just different colors. Why are the Simpsons yellow? I want to do, that's what a vlog idea that I have is, I want to watch The Simpsons, like an episode or two of it, and then talk about what I think of it as someone who's never watched it, you know? I thought it'd be fun. I say vlog, but I guess it's just me. I guess it is a vlog, yeah. Me just talking with my face in the thing. I guess it's a vlog, right? In other news, the Croc Legend of Gob came out. Another 90s platformer got remastered along with Glover recently. Glover I have experience with, never played Croc. Looks pretty cool though. Oh, ran over a drug dealer. Drag him down to the next, okay, slung him off, never mind, he's fine. Is he alive? Oh, he dead, he very dead. I'm actually gonna get out and steal his money. He has a lot of money, the drug dealers. Let me get that up off you. Thank you, I just made like 3 grand. Or 2 grand, nice. I wouldn't mind playing it. If I ever catch it on sale, I entered like a giveaway. It'd be fun to play some Croc. It looks interesting. I should have bought Glover with my fucking money. I was gonna buy the physical copy to have for my collection, because I need like 2 more games for my Switch collection to finally fill out my my little Switch game carrying case that I bought. It holds like 12 games, I think, and I'm like 2 away from actually finally filling it up. That could have been one of them, and I didn't get it. I bought a fucking chair. It's mildly uncomfortable instead. Wait a minute. What is this tag? This is a green tag, like the Ballers or like the Grove Street, but it says something Ballad Baller BLVD families. Is this the other? I can't spray. I can't spray. Oh yeah, I can. 41. I can spray paint on it, but I couldn't. I can spray paint on it, but I couldn't target it. It's like a fucking hidden one. What the fuck? I gotta find more of these fucking things. I'll stay in this little neighborhood. This is like the other Grove Street people that were with us, but then they are against us, I think. I guess what happened. Yeah, let's peek around here at this pawn shop and shit. Oh, I've been over here. I just never found that. Okay, never mind. Let me bang through the rest of these so I can get out of here. I saw a trailer for a Until Dawn movie. They're making an Until Dawn movie and it fucking looks stupid as fuck. Oh my god. Instead of making it, I don't know, about the cool Wendigos, they're making it like a time fucking paradox Groundhog Day shit where the characters keep dying and having to redo things. So they're going like the meta route of a video game, like dying and restarting and shit, but it's like, bitch, I played the game. You know, like, I mean, I guess that sounds interesting on paper, but bitch, what the Wendigos and the cool mystery of like, is Josh, had he gone insane and see the killer because of his sister's death? Or is it actually these crazy spiritual monsters and people who's gonna live, who's gonna die, and who's gonna survive? Without the choice aspect, it's not even that interesting, bitch. What the fuck? And they somehow made it even stupider. So, not looking forward to that. Not at all. I would rather go see the Minecraft movie. Ooh, gnat. Gnat flew in my face. I actually would love to see them. Okay, I hit a cop. Gotta go. Would actually love to see the fucking Minecraft movie. I keep seeing clips online of people. There's a leaked version of it that they don't have the fucking special effects like finished. It's like the first or second draft or something. They haven't finalized all the. It got leaked. I don't know how it got leaked. And so it's just like Jack Black running around in a fucking like little like kid sketches behind him like of Minecraft characters and shit, and it's so funny. I love in fucking San Andreas when you drive in, your tire gets a little bit over the curve onto the sidewalk. Not even pointed. You're not even gonna hit the pedestrian in front of you, but it's like you could if you turn just a little tiny bit. But they see you coming, they just put their hands up like they just. On one hand, it's like they're surrendering by putting their hands up. On the other, it's like they're fully accepting their fate. They're just gonna die. It is the funniest shit. I love it. Oh, I hear something in the kitchen. It's Ozzy Osbourne. New Donkey Kong game looks fucking dope. I actually watched the Nintendo Direct. Like I watched a video on it. I didn't watch it. I just saw the announcements and didn't actually watch it until last night. The new Donkey Kong game looks fucking great. All the destructible, he's like fucking powering through the land and stuff, which is fun and interesting. The new design of Donkey Kong, I saw people praising on Twitter. I think they're fucking stupid. Cause like, have you seen his fucking crackhead ass eyes? There's too much black abyss in his eyes. Like, normally you have in the eye, the outside is the color part, the inside circle is white, and then inside of that is the iris, right? The little black dot. But this is like, the part where the color is just black. Then it's just a big white eye, and then the little iris. And he looks like he's fucking cranked out on fucking meth. This guy looks like a fucking crackhead Donkey Kong, you know? Looks like a fucking crackhead guy. Whereas the original Donkey Kong, I tweeted about this, looks like just like a fucking chill uncle. He just kind of hanging out, you know? I don't know why people think it's good. People say it's more expressive and shit, but like, you're expressive at what cost? Looking kind of like Mr. Beast, who only has the one expression? Is that what you mean by expressive? Because that's what I see, is Mr. Beast. With those dead eyes. And it's creepy. Game looks cool, though. Not worth $80, $90. To be fair, I think it's like 70. I think it's like, I think the only game that's 80 or 90 is Mario Kart World. Which, on paper doesn't sound that bad, because, like, they've kept up with Mario Kart 8 or whatever for years with the DLC and maintaining it with, and everything. So $90 for that, for a game that they're probably gonna release DLC for and keep patching and updating for, like, the next 15 years, doesn't sound that bad on paper, but it's just, that's such a high number. I have such little numbers, and they're asking for such big numbers. I don't know. Would love to get Mario Kart 8 though. Little late to the party now, bitch, but I mean to be fair, I was late. I'm always late to everything game related. That's fine. Oh, I've made it back to the mart. To Robbie's Mart. Did we ditch the Tempa and try to do this mission? Try to No, I don't have time. I don't have time. They also got Cyberpunk and um the Cyberpunk and Elden Ring coming to the Switch too, which is insane. Oh, Duskblood? Fucking Bloodborne 2? What kind of shit is this? Bitch, they knew. I love FromSoft so much. I love all their games. I adore them. So I'm really happy that like other developers and people in the industry realize how impactful their games are because Nintendo knew this. Like, if we get a FromSoft original IP exclusive to Nintendo console, it's gonna fucking sell like crazy. And it's gonna, I bet, it's gonna like, I don't, well, even, I think it'll probably sell more than Bloodborne. Bloodborne was pretty big, but I think it was still a little niche in comparison to the other games. Up until, I think, Elden Ring really blew up, from Soft's popularity even more than it already was. I feel like Bloodborne being that PS4 like exclusive, it wasn't PC and stuff. A little bit more niche, but still pretty popular. I think this is gonna be like that, but to another degree. I think a little bit. Let's get one last save. I'll go out and let me restock my stuff too while I'm at it. I'm almost at the end of my thing. Um, Game cards, I think they're called. Stupidest fucking thing I've ever heard in my life. I like they already have games that you buy the physical copy, but the game's not in the case. It's like a download link you get or a code. That's so fucking dumb. And now Nintendo's doing it with like you know what's crazy is like I think Cyberpunk is on the cart, the Switch 2 cart, but like Bravely Default what isn't. The little 3DS fucking RPG, JRPG that I never played that looked really good and sounded really good. That's not on the cart. But Cyberpunk is. What the fuck? Now, to be fair, people are like, well, this is different because you can share your game card things to people, or you can resell it. They just have to download the game on their thing or whatever, but you need the card to play it. And it's like, that sounds fine on paper. Like, a lot of their stuff sounded good on paper. But have you forgotten that Nintendo has now earned a reputation for shutting down their online services? Like, granted, Switch and Switch 2, services probably will last for a good long time. Another few decades, maybe. Gonna steal a slave's bike real quick. But at some point, they're gonna shut it down just like they did with the 3DS, right? And at that point, these game cart games that you buy are gonna they're not gonna work anymore. Is people not worried about that? I feel like people are really short-sighted. I feel like that's a problem in general. I think that's the problem with life. Everyone's so short-sighted. It's like, and if people just open up a fucking history book, the MAGA takeover that happened recent in the last few years wouldn't have happened because people would be like, oh, Hitler 2.0. Maybe avoid this. But no, they forget why we pasteurize milk, and they forget why we get vaccines, and because they're short-sighted and dumb and don't remember anything. Same thing with all this fucking Nintendo shit that's happening right now. Or did they forget about the Xbox One? This is like similarly, this is almost, maybe not as bad, but Xbox One, if people remember, was fucking torn apart with their weird like, oh, you can't buy used games, you have to pay extra to Microsoft to play a used game on your console. All this bullshit, like anti-consumer shit that they were doing just for money, but they've tried to say it was for your benefit. Nintendo's doing, and people are just like, this kind of sucks, but like it's fine. It's Nintendo. It's Although to be fair, I did see a lot of people pissed off about the price of $90 for a game, being too high, rightfully so. I still feel like there's plenty of people that are, well, you just don't buy it. If you don't think it's good, if you think it's too much, just don't buy it. And it's like, well, bitch, I'm not gonna, but you and 10 million other people are gonna because you're stupid. And now, like when you do in a few years, do not come crying on fucking Twitter about why is every game now $90. You did this, you know. You by buying this shit, by buying not being able to resist some Mario Kart, you did this. Could have just been playing Mario Kart 8 more. Could have went back and played some older Mario Kart Double Dash. Go play some fucking Double Dash, bitch. You don't need Mario Kart Worlds. Wait for it to fail, and Nintendo to sell it at a reasonable price. But no, people are gonna fucking pre-order it. They're gonna pre-order the deluxe bundle for like 200, or not the bundle, but like, they're gonna pre-order fucking Mario Kart World Special Edition. It comes with a little fucking Mario token, and it's gonna be $300. It's gonna be almost the price of the console. It's gonna pre-order it. Pre-order's gonna go up. They're gonna fucking sell out in less than an hour. Oh my god, I'm so mad. I'm so annoyed. Last thing on the list. So, by the way, I got the Tempo back home. Goal 1 achieved. It's in the garage. Just riding around with this bike now. I'm gonna take this bike back too. Actually, we'll have a bike and a Tempo at our disposal for next time. My last thing on my list though, which is the second goal, Shenmue. I love some Shenmue. Deeply love some Shenmue. It won a most influential game award. Hang on, let me peek at the what the thing was. This has already been on out. Oh my god. This is like another podcast by itself. Actually, I could make another podcast by itself. I'm put it all together in one big podcast, though, I think, because it's all related. Should I? Yeah, it's fine. I'll see how long it is. What was it? I'm scrolling here. Yeah, BAFTA. What is that? Shenmue voted most influential game of all time in BAFTA. What is that? Hang on. I'm on Google BFATA. Google fucking sucks, by the way. Holy shit. Film awards? UK's biggest film awards? Okay, nice. Shenmue deserves it. I love some Shenmue. It deserves it. It was so ahead of its time. Shout out to the BF. You know, they know some quality. They know they know it. I never got to finish Shenmue. I'm so sad. I got a weird. See, here's one negative I'll say about relationships. I hope the babe's not watching or listening. I love video games, you know, and I love playing them. I love experiencing them. Shenmue, one of them that I always wanted to play. This is like early relationship when the babe first got down here. I finally saw Shenmue Collection 1 and 2 on sale. Finally. And I was like, I'm gonna get it, because I wanted to play it for a long time. I got it, and I was like, babe, you should play Shenmue with me. It'll be fun. So we started playing it, you know? And we played for several hours over the course of a few days, you know? We were into it. And then I'd ask her, be like, hey, we should play Shenmue. And she wasn't feeling it at the time. She's like, I don't want to play it right now, you know? Well, that's fair, you know, that's fine. We'll play later. I asked her later on. She didn't feel like it. And it's been 8 years. It's been 35 years. What video game do we have at home? They crawled from Uranus. Great. Oh, it's like a Galaga ripoff, but in a circle. I guess it's fine. Fuck it, we'll do this real quick. Which yeah, I don't blame her, you know, because same thing with like shows. If you're like watching a show for a while and then you don't want to watch it anymore, then it's hard to get back into, you know. And then it became just like a running joke of like, she would just be like, I got text message, hang on. Or she It'd be a running joke of just like anytime we get in a fight, like you don't play Shenmue with me, and after a while it was like actually, I'm kind of hurt you don't play Shenmue with me. But now it's back to a joke a little bit, and it's weird too because I keep wanting to be like, babe, how about can I play some Shenmue, by myself? I want to finish it. But at the same time, it's like we started together. I don't want to play it without her also, but I really do want to play it, you know? It's a weird thing. It's weird. So, so it's like, of course, you want to include your loved ones in things, but then if you do, and then they don't want to do it anymore, then you also can't really do it because you're doing it together. And even if she gave me the okay, I would still be like, oh, we started together. I don't want to finish it without you, or I don't want to play without you. I feel weird and stuff. So it sucks. I don't know what to do about that, but love some Shenmue anyway. It's great. And that's all the thing. That's all of my topics. And we've done it. I have accomplished my goal. So this might actually be 2 podcasts. I'll see. Like I said, my put this up. My insomnia's fucked up. My sleeping's fucked up. It's gonna be fucked up for the next few days until let me roll my chair out of here. It's gonna be a week or 2 probably to get it back on track. Won't be able to record till then, but now I have things to post in the meantime. So roll this up, roll this in here. So this might be one long podcast. It might be a short one. I don't know. But I hope you've enjoyed. I'm going to go lay down. It is... Oh, God, it's 8. Watch the rest of this fucking Family Guy game. Ugh. Hope you've enjoyed. I've been Deej. This has been Happy Critter Inc. And my legs are smooth because I shaved last night. And I'll see you in the next one. Wish me luck and good sleep, please. Oh, gosh, I'm not to the thing. La 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 da 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 da.